if you keep letting toxic people rent space in your mind, don't be surprised when peace moves out. But what if I told you, you don't need to fight back? You don't need to argue, explain, or prove your worth. You only need to do one thing, and suddenly they can't reach you anymore. This isn't about revenge. It's about rising so high that chaos can't climb to where you stand. Because when your inner world becomes calm, toxic people lose their power, not because you defeated them, but because they can no longer feed on you. Stay with me till the end of this video, because by the final minute, you'll know exactly how to become emotionally untouchable, the kind of person who radiates peace so deeply, even negativity walks away quietly. Before we begin, if wisdom like this speaks to your soul, subscribe and join our growing family of peaceful warriors. Together, we protect our peace, one choice at a time. Chapter 1: The Hidden Science of Peace. In neuroscience, there's a fascinating truth called selective attention. Your brain literally filters your reality based on what you focus on. When your focus is on growth, gratitude, and self-respect, your brain begins to tune out the noise. You stop reacting to gossip. You stop chasing validation. You stop noticing the chaos that once pulled you in. You become like a mountain, come grounded, untouched by every passing storm. Toxic people hate this shift. They live off emotional chaos, but when you stop feeding it, they grow restless. They'll say you've changed. They'll accuse you of being cold. But the truth is, you've simply found peace too expensive to lose. If this resonates with you so far, take a deep breath and type "I choose peace" in the comments. Let's make the comments section a garden of calm energy. Chapter 2: Emotional Inaccessibility, the New Strength. Here's the reality: when you become emotionally unavailable to drama, you become powerful. You become boring to manipulators. They can no longer get a rise out of you, and that's your victory. Peace is not passive. It's powerful. It's not a luxury. It's a biological necessity. Science shows chronic stress breaks down the body. It accelerates aging, weakens immunity, disrupts sleep, and clouds your memory. And one of the biggest causes of that stress? Toxic relationships. Your nervous system isn't designed for constant conflict. It's built for safety, love, and balance. So when you're constantly waiting for the next argument, the next manipulation, or the next guilt trip, your body is in survival mode. You're not living, you're merely enduring. You don't owe anyone access to your nervous system. That space is sacred. The moment you protect that space, life begins to breathe again. Chapter 3: Stop compromising with dysfunction. The day you decide that peace matters more than approval is the day your freedom begins. Stop shrinking yourself just to keep others comfortable. Stop agreeing with things that break your spirit just to avoid conflict. Every time you tolerate dysfunction, your soul whispers, "This is not peace." Start valuing your inner alignment more than anyone's opinion. Because once you do, your brain begins to reprogram itself. You start associating safety with internal calm, not external approval. That's when you take your power back, quietly, completely, and permanently. Chapter 4: Growth happens in silence. In this loud world, everyone wants to show their journey. But real growth doesn't scream. It whispers. It happens in silence. There's a science behind it too. Neuroplasticity. For your brain to rewire and heal, it needs repetition and space. Silence is that sacred space where your nervous system recalibrates. Like a seed breaking open underground, invisible but alive. Your transformation happens in the dark, not under applause. You're not hiding. You're rebuilding. You're not running away. You're upgrading. Chapter 5: Why Toxic People Fear Your Silence. Toxic people thrive in chaos. They manipulate through reactions. Your silence ruins their script. They'll test you. They'll poke for an emotional response. But when you no longer respond, they lose access. Your silence starves their ego. It removes their control. And soon they fade, not because you fought them, but because you stopped playing their game. You evolved. And remember, evolution is not loud. It's quiet, graceful, and unstoppable. If you've ever walked away silently from someone who drained your energy, comment below, "I choose my peace over their drama." Your story might help someone else reclaim their peace today. Chapter 6. Let your results speak. There's a concept in psychology called salience. The brain naturally focuses on what truly matters and filters out the rest. The same happens in life. As you grow, people stop listening to your explanations and start noticing your energy. When your actions match your words, when your boundaries become habits, when your silence becomes your strength, you don't need to explain who you are. Your peace becomes your introduction. Toxic people lose power over you the moment you stop explaining yourself. They feed on confusion and inconsistency. But when you become calm, clear, and consistent, they can't find a way in. That's real emotional mastery. Chapter 7. The power of coherence. In psychology, coherence means your thoughts, emotions, and actions move in the same direction. When that happens, you live from clarity, not chaos. Your nervous system relaxes. Your decisions sharpen. Your confidence rises. You no longer chase closure. You no longer explain boundaries. You simply live in truth, and life mirrors that truth back to you. Every time you say no to chaos, the universe says yes to your peace. Chapter 8. The challenge. Protecting your energy. Let me offer you a challenge that can quietly change your life. Stop giving energy to what exhausts you. Stop chasing approval from those who'll never understand you. Stop explaining boundaries to people who profit from your lack of them. Instead, protect your space. Guard your peace. Reclaim your power. And remember, you don't need to do it all at once. Just begin. One small act of self-care a day, that's enough. Take a deep breath in silence. Take a short walk in nature. Write one honest sentence in your journal about what drains you and what nourishes you. These tiny moments rebuild your nervous system. Over time, they shape a new identity, calm, steady, and strong. Chapter 9. The quiet evolution of your identity. You don't have to fight for peace anymore. You don't have to beg for respect or explain your worth. You only need to become the version of yourself who no longer invites disrespect, drama, or disorder. Because when you become peace, chaos no longer recognizes you. Your silence speaks louder than any confrontation. Your calmness confuses those who once controlled you. And your peace, it echoes through everything you do. That's how you become untouchable. Chapter 10. The final reflection. So today, take one small step. Commit to yourself quietly but firmly. Stop fighting battles that steal your peace. Stop proving your worth to people who never earned the right to judge it. And most importantly, stop letting chaos dictate your mood. You don't need to fight darkness. You only need to shine so brightly that it can't exist around you. Your peace will become your power. Your stillness will become your strength. Your silence will become your revolution. If this message touched your heart, type below, "I'm becoming untouchable." Let's build a community of silent warriors. People who choose inner calm over outer noise. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Wisdom's teachings and life-transforming insights every week. Remember, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You just need to live your truth so deeply that peace becomes your signature. Stay silent, stay strong, stay untouchable, and I'll see you in the next video.